Hello, hello, and welcome back. Welcome back for some more Amnesia. I don't know how much longer we have left in this here Amnesia. I heard apparently somebody mentioned that another streamer I was watching mentioned that they'd seen somebody, I don't know if it was like a legitimate speed run or if they were just trying to go faster, finish the game in like 2.5 hours. So they're in a blind sprint through. Clearly, it doesn't take too long. Obviously, we have not been blindly sprinting through, so... But we do have about 6 hours into it, so... Hard to say how much more is remaining. We are, of course, starting today from a pretty significant landmark in that we have moved into the Roman tunnels. So things are certainly going to be a bit different than they had been. So we'll see what's going on there. But without further ado, we might as well get going. And if you recall, we did explore a little bit at the end of last time, but we didn't have the appropriate equipment. So we had to run back and get, well, mostly the revolver. And so now we're going in properly armed. We'll see how that goes. So, of course, all of this is in service of the goal of finding a plunger for, you know, a TNT igniter box. So that's what we're here looking for. So that we can blow our way out of the damn bunker. We have the TNT. We got the dynamite from the arsenal? The arsenal. So we have the TNT. We just need the plunger to make the TNT work. Okay, we're all loaded up. We got a pretty good amount of ammunition, as I have been not using it very frequently. And currently, we're just moving into the tunnels. Oh, I see. That's why we made a note, because we can actually see the plunger. That must be the plunger we're looking for. Apparently made a note on a map, though I don't know where the map of this location is. It wasn't on the bunker map. We have our weird eldritch stones that float and vibrate, which I know were present and probably at least somewhat explained in the last game, but I didn't play the last game. I only watched it played. Okay, yeah. So we got to drop down here, and there's no coming back. Not this way. Then we got an asshole with a shotgun around. Assume that that is a phantom, and not, in fact, the individual I need to shoot. That would have been too convenient. See, this is one of those things where I wasn't sure if it would be scare anymore, because this section doesn't frighten me because they gave me a gun and something to actually shoot. So, like, it's a little tense. Where the hell is he? I knew he had to be in here somewhere. He didn't hit me. But I cannot see. It's certainly an interesting engagement, at the very least. Even if not frightening, per se. Hey, Kappa. How's it going? Alright. Asshole. No, actual weapon in Amnesia, as far as I know, this is kind of the first. Yes, I can also appreciate the fact that we are on the back half of the week. I certainly like that. I have a fortunately relatively easy day tomorrow, because half of the day is occupied in sort of a meet and greet, relatively casual meeting with our client, because they are normally in New Jersey, but they have flown in for some meetings and stuff, and so they've been with others on the team, you know, doing planning meetings and stuff from Tuesday. They arrived Tuesday. So yesterday and today they were doing that, but tomorrow is like the last day of them being in town, and so then we kind of wrap up with a more casual meet and greet in the middle, which is nice. Like I don't mind. Yes, that does mean that I am in person tomorrow. I got to go into the office. All right, so we got a shotgun now. I have no shotgun shells. I'm gonna have to track those down. Also, reload. Did you drop any ammunition? You bastard. Oh, of interest, I noticed YouTube apparently trying to step up their game in the streaming scene. Always nice to see. Is this a phantom? Can that actually do anything? No, doesn't look like it. I have a couple new options in my stream manager over here. I can finally mark time in my stream. There's a button to like, hey, mark this moment so that I can, you know, come back to it if I want and, you know, take a clip. I also have the make a highlight video like ready and available in my thing here as well, which I'm curious if that works for me to make it a new video rather than a clip, as is considered when somebody else makes it, so that if I try to download it, I can, like, you know, not have to download the entire length of the video if I want to edit out a clip. So I'm pleased to see new options showing up. They're at least continuing to try to compete in some meaningful way. Oh, some revolver bullets. Oh, shotgun shells. So that's nice. I previously, when I had wanted to make any clips, I had to like literally just remember at about what time in the video it was for me to come back to. So I'm glad to see that that's now an option. All right, so can I not... We have one shell. Well, now you're in there. I know there's a big rock over here. But anyway, it's nice to see that YouTube hasn't forgotten about streaming, and it's moving towards competing a little bit, because Twitch is like kind of on fire right now. I don't know. They keep making weird choices. And then there's Kick, which no thank you. Huzzah. The old companion cube strikes again. Oh, wow. Is that it? I've got the detonator handle already? Wow, that was not as big a deal as I was anticipating. Yeah, right. I mean, there's a lot of things that I don't much trust about Kick. Like, nah, it's not for me. I'm not gonna call anybody a hack or evil for trying to go over there, because, you know, we all gotta freaking eat. But for me, nah, I'm good. I'm not going over there. Uh-huh, okay. This gets us back up. Yeah, that's always been an interesting one to me. As far as like what streaming companies do to try to get people on the platform, you know? Because it's like they spend so much to pull like a single big streamer, right? Like XQC is a huge streamer previously on Twitch, of course. But like, is it really the solution to like pull him over? Because obviously it's an attempt at a loss leader. Like, obviously they don't expect that single streamer to make that money back. Like, it's a tactic to, you know, pull more streamers onto the channel, like to sort of, I guess, give them sort of an air of legitimacy. Is this still falling down? Can I... Oh, okay, yeah. This is still down here, so I definitely can't get back up yet. I mean, I guess maybe I could build a set of platforms out of blocks to jump back up? I guess I could do that. You know, maybe I will. I'd like to go save, at least, before I go exploring murder tunnels. Yeah, well, okay. It's that easy. Yeah, Kick has always sent weird vibes of, you know, weird choices. I don't much care for, you know, the backing company and the fact that it's not sort of immediately obvious what's going on there. Their early lack of moderation, the fact that some of the founding members have really behaved inappropriately. It's not for me. And there is, of course, an argument to be made about how no company is perfect, which is certainly true. I.e., can't drop that. Good to know. No company is without blame, but I don't know. You can avoid the worst of them, at least. But that's not primarily the concern. The primary concern at the moment is me not being killed in Amnesia. Is there a... Oh, man. You know, I might be able to fit through that. With a little bit of concerted effort, I think I could get through that. Why not just use that to get out of here? Why go through this whole rigmarole? Right? We have now got a save with the detonator handle. Very exciting. Let me just go down here. Let's see what's behind cavern hole number 1. Oh, hey, it's the pit from the beginning. Yeah, that's not ideal. You don't love that. It's the pit where we fell at the beginning. With some dog tags. Ambert. Oh, got a little bunny guy. Rabbit toy. Might have sentimental value to someone. Can be thrown. Apparently got an achievement for picking that up. All right, well, I guess that will do it for the Roman tunnels. That was short-lived. I was expecting far more Eldritch horrors to happen. I just had one asshole with a shotgun that I needed to kill. Excuse me, I seem to be unable to climb up this now. No, okay, there we go. The shadows are pretty spooky. But having absolutely no evidence that the shadows can harm me in any way do put a bit of a damper on that. But the fog is spooky. People more prone to being jumpy about that whole sort of thing. I can imagine having a much greater struggle through this. I really am going to have to go find some other people who streamed this who are actually afraid, because I think that would probably be extremely funny. I'm very sorry for not being funny. Sometimes I wish I was more afraid and worse at games. I think that would probably get me a lot more interest on streams. People more inclined to watch you struggle and be afraid than be confident and be generally good at things. Them's the breaks, I guess. Alright, let's take all our shit back, and this is going to be a little bit dicey because I'm sure the power is out by now. And I only have the one thing of fuel. I don't actually know what's going to need to be done, though, because, I mean, I've got everything I need to get out. Wow. That was a harsh load. That is true. Alright, yeah. So now I have a bit of an issue because the damn lights are out and I gotta get my ass back to administration. I'm hearing this dude pretty freaking close. Fortunately, however, I also have a save very recently, which really takes the pressure off me because I'm like, I'll die and figure it out. That's the Souls player in me at that point. Death is merely a step in the right direction. Should have clipped that before. Oh, heck yeah. I missed some fuel. Heck yeah, give me that. That's fantastic. Now the question kind of becomes, is it worse for me to wind up the light, or is it worse for me to just carry a damn torch? He will definitely see me with the torch, but he at least doesn't hear me with the torch. And you know what? I think it's better to just carry the torch. Alright, cool. Too easy, man. Oh, this torch is about out. I'll just let it burn out. Yeah, that's fine. Just top this bad boy up. So we saved when we came in here. I'm not gonna... yeah, it's fine. I'll save again. Alright, you know what? We're keeping the bunny with us. Just in case. You know, I guess I'll just take what I've got. I don't actually know what I'm going to need right now. I'm not really sure what's going to happen when I light this bad boy up. Alright, but before I do that, I'm going to go check Lambert's locker, because I did pick up the Lambert locker code. This isn't the direction, it's over here. Code Lambert 4319. Four 4319. 4319. And note, some shotgun shells.
12th July 1916.
It's Lambert's doing.
Up again. In the
Lambert's very quiet.
Trying to pray, but my mind is too alive with thoughts of the crater, the rabbit, and that water.
I got your rabbit, man.
And yet I don't feel tired. Instead, I feel this itch. This sense that there are things I must do. Purpose. A bloody purpose higher than any of man's petty wars.
Lambert, speak up.
13th July 1916. Morning. Everyone's talking about hearing scratching at the walls. Tremblay even claims to have heard howls echoing through the barracks. I feel strange myself. Can barely find the words to write. My hands feel so odd. Gnarled. Bulbous. Like they don't belong to me. I hesitate.
Lambert is the monster.
A thought keeps echoing in my head. A thought I must not act on.
That's what the rabbit's for.
It calls.
It says it can be thrown. because Lambert remembered the rabbit. It's a distraction.
15th July 1916. Madness in the barracks this morning. Renard's dead. They say murder but will not show us the body. A dream rises in my mind. Countless cruel eyes upon me. Must check
Lambert has become the
Wish he
monster.
would wake. Could use a friend. My prayers.
Also explains why I had the strength to carry us back.
18th July 1916. Blood on my hands.
Ah.
Blood on my hands. Blood
Well,
on
that's
my
fairly
hands.
explicit, isn't it?
Their pain. I want more of it. I can hear Tremblay now. Coming closer. Closer.
Uh-huh.
Closer. I can get what I want from him.
Well then. That was enlightening. Okay, let's run in here. Give it a quick save. What happens? Ugh. Is this going to fail to get us out? Is that going to be the twist? Is it going to not work? This is a hole. Well, this is awkward. This did not go according to plan. All right, well, what do I have on my person? You know what? That's pretty good, actually. What the heck is that noise? Oh. Well, I can see all right. I don't need a light. This is all right. You guys probably can't see all right. Oh, no, but look. There's occasional flashes of light. That's all we need. Well... This is a bit of a something. What the heck were they doing down here, guys? What is going on? That was surprisingly easy. Okay, so I can precariously wander over that. You know, I mean, I'm not surprised. I didn't exactly expect that to truly be the end. I am a little surprised at finding this down here. I wasn't sure where I was gonna go, but deeper in the cave seems pretty reasonable. Ah, well then. Oh, fuel. We just skulk our way over here. What you doing, Lambert? Why are you coming towards me? Is that an accident? Is that just a coincidence that you're doing that? Or are you just always going to kind of wander at me? Okay. that was ineffective. Turns out, hoi! Running. I don't know how fast he is. Running. Running. Oh, that's fine. Running. So, can we get him stuck somewhere? Sort of. Okay, so it looks like he does, in fact, just move towards us. Am I injured a little bit? I am. Oh, I can't actually raise this one. Okay, so we can't get him stuck there. Whoa, he's running. Bro. Alright, so let's consider our options. So it seems like what we're trying to do is we're trying to get him to be far enough away so that we can kind of work in that area over there and pull some platforms together to jump across. And also, it does appear that he just sort of always walks towards us, which allows us to manipulate him like an idiot sometimes. We can just make him do little circles over there. I really don't like looking at him, apparently, though. It does some weird stuff to my camera. Could you chill, man? It's not that big a deal. We're all okay here. Stop with the wild camera effects, yeah? So how can I most effectively make his path very long? That's what we want to do. Oh, gas grenade. And some shotgun shells. Well, because it seems like once we get far enough away, or we get over here, he starts sprinting, which doesn't really do us any good. We need him to chill out. He doesn't like it when we're over here. I mean, can I shoot him a few times? Is that an option? Doesn't seem to mind when we're over here. I wonder if he can't take this path because of the very little platform. Is this too small for you to do? Yes. So we can just juke the shit out of him using this. This is the safety path. would really love to find a way to get you trapped, my dude. But I don't think I can. Alright, let's go straight across and see if I can get a little bit of time. Oh, you... Oh, no, my box is okay. Oh, no, he made it. Shoot. Bruh. He was very quiet that particular run. I was trying to listen for him, but he was not making a whole lot of noise. Can we do anything with these? Alright. I don't know if I've got enough time to do this, but we're gonna try. Bandage. We good. Okay, so if we let him come over here... how much longer can we make his path? If we let him come up here, he has to come here. Then he'll run back there. And probably straight over that way. Nope. See you later, bro. Let's see, can we... Which paths can we eliminate? Can we eliminate this one? I think we can, but I think it's from the other side. Do 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 do. Oh, maybe not? Can we not? Is that not an option? Oh, looks like not. Okay. So it's really just these two. Why is that useful? We can't trap him there. We can't get rid of this one. Unless we can get rid of it from the other side. Bring this one down for a moment. Okay, so... Let me make a bandage for myself. Can we raise this one? No. Just move it a little by little, I guess. We'll just run his happy ass around. Alright, can I raise this one? No, I cannot. So, I mean... I could try to use the rabbit toy, although I don't know if that's gonna be a waste here, since I clearly have an effective way of running him around. We can sort of easily deal with that. It's just a bit inconvenient. Yeah, so it's as soon as we get over here, he always seems to react. but he's not that fast. Oh, there he comes. Yep. So then we just run his happy ass around again. We just do a lap. Is it the least interesting, most brute force way of doing this? Yes. But you know what? That's fine. Oh, he broke my little cheater line. Oh, you little piece of shit. That's fine. Ooh. Are other paths being destroyed because of the falling rocks? Interesting. That's a wrinkle that I was not anticipating. How close are you? You're pretty close. I don't like how close you are right now. Let's take him back around, and then the next trip we're gonna try to actually make the jump. Where you at, bro? Nah, it's fine. It seems like it was just this one that got wrecked. It seems fine. Where are you at, Mang? Alright, well, you're a little too close already. Maybe I'm not giving him enough time to get settled over here before he reacts to me. Getting close to the exit, because he really gets upset when I get close to the exit. Lambert, you dickhead. Because yeah, I wanna make sure that he's like all the way over here on this platform before I make my way over. Up. Golden. See you later, loser. You idiot. You goddamn moron. What are you doing to me, man? Things were going so well. Then you had to tumble out of the hole like an idiot. I never would have let this happen if I'd been in control. Oh, look, a dead guy. Gross. I'm a little surprised that you didn't end up mangled by the barbed wire, my man. That seems like a thing they would do to you. What's that achievement? What happened? What happened? Wait, really? Really? Oh man. Oh man, I freaking did I just like easily cheese through the final encounter? Oh, they needed to make that way harder. Oh jeez. Oh man. What? Oh boy. I was so close last time. I should have stuck it out. I was sure that they were going to make me do something more in those Roman tunnels. I did not anticipate that being the end. I'm keeping your rabbit, you loser. It's mine now. All right, let's skip. Do we get anything after? That's it, I guess. Okay. Okay. I did not shoot the stalker a single time. I didn't throw any gas grenades. I didn't even shoot the shotgun. Five hours, 35 minutes of playtime. Okay, I mean, I expected a little more from the ending. I'm not gonna lie. It's still a fun game. Certainly not bad. I wish that I had realized how little was left, because I would have played that through the last time, and we would have wrapped it up, and it would have probably been more satisfying because we had the emotional buildup of that game session. Like, I kind of felt like in today, there was no point in time that I was, like, in danger, essentially. The dude with the shotgun just clapped his cheeks. And then at the end, I mean... So the end, I think, is really relying on what I'm going to call the alien isolation effect, where they were really relying on you being panicky about Lambert being in there with you and just, like, stalking you, because I wasn't that concerned, and he wasn't even faster than me when he was sprinting. On higher difficulties, maybe that would be the case, but he was not. He was not faster than me, thus leading to him being in no way a threat, aside from me making poor choices. Oh, items, traps, codes, and more are all random. Play again and experience the horror anew. Well, that's cool. I'm not going to do that, but it's cool. Well, all right. Here we have ourselves with a very short stream, but I mean, I finished the game, so I guess there's that. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk, I guess. But I actually think that might be the only Amnesia that I've actually finished. I don't think I ever finished the first one. Mostly because the gameplay traits of it weren't quite as well established. No, I'm not doing the Wheel of Randomness because mixing game genres on YouTube doesn't fly. Like, you kind of need your YouTube videos to be self-contained game things. So we're pretty much just gonna be a short stream today, I imagine. We'll just, you know, wrap it up and then move along. But yeah, I mean, we could talk about the game a little bit. Overall, I think it was good. And honestly, if I had not just, like, cut when I did last time, I think the length of the game isn't a problem. Like, it wasn't too short, I would say. I just simply had separated it into poorly sized chunks, because I think it's kind of good that it doesn't necessarily overstay its welcome. I think that's not a bad thing for a game like this, because I think it's really easy for a game to end up dragging on too long when the goal is to sort of keep you tense and frightened. I think Alien Isolation kind of worked through that problem, because it's quite a bit longer, by eventually giving you, like, meaningful tools to sort of take a bit more control because you get like the flamethrower and you get a lot of things that like you start to feel like you're actually in a bit of control of the situation. At the very least on like normal difficulty. Not, I'm sure it's much harder when you get into the hard ones, but there were other issues with trying to play that game on harder difficulties. They were just kind of painful. In this one, since they don't really want to ever give you control, like it's a bit of it would be too much risk to make it too long, right? Because you'd sort of burn out, you'd lose interest, you wouldn't care anymore, and that would be a problem. So I think the length is pretty good. I wish that the engagement with the dude with the shotgun was a little bit more robust, because that area felt a little bit thin, because it had some spooky smoke, right? Some shadows in the fog, but like nothing really came of any of that, right? There's just one dude with a shotgun that I shot in the ass twice, and then he died. Like that was the whole Roman tunnels, and then it was some spooky smoke, and I was like, okay, I'm fine with the spooky smoke, guys, not a big deal. And then, you know, we just worked our way through there lickety-split, and then off we went. The early game I thought was really, really sound, though. The early game was really, like, interesting and tense. You know, trying to keep up with the fuel was good. Tracking down all the things that you needed. I thought all of that was good. It was quite enjoyable. So overall, I think that was a good game. Good game, good horror game. And I am certainly going to be tracking down other streamers who are playing it and actually freaking out, because I expect to see some real hilarity out of people that actually get scared of games, because that's just going to be a good time. But yeah, I guess thanks for coming. This is going to be a weird week, I guess, because one, this is short, and currently I still don't have a plan for Friday. I don't know what I'm going to be playing Friday. There was nothing jumping out on my list of things to play. I'm also not really sure what my next major game is that I'll be starting up on Saturday. I'm kind of trying to think of what genre I should jump into, because now we've done a horror. What's some of the other things that we'd been doing recently? I actually don't remember. It just immediately leaves my mind. Let me look down my list. What was it? We did Fuga. So we've had an RPG. We were doing God of War. We did Quantum Break. We were doing Elden Ring. Devil May Cry. Man, that covers a lot of genres, doesn't it? Well, shoot. What the heck? All right, you know what? We're screwing around to close this bad boy out. I mean, well, arguably speaking, you know, Fuga 2 is also an indie. I guess it depends what you mean by indie. I did a rhythm game, that's true. All right, let's pull up my notes. What do we got in the old games pool that I've listed? Oh, yeah, I've got, okay, all right. You know what? Yeah, platformer. Platformer is actually something that I was just about to comment on. Platformer is not one that I have yet really tackled on here. And by here, I mean the utorbs. So yeah, maybe I'll look for a platformer. I know I at least have Hollow Knight. I could do Hollow Knight. That would take a little bit. That does not quite explain what I might be doing on Friday, however. Friday. What could I do Friday? For the old Try-Day Friday. I do not have Ori. I have Hollow Knight already. Ori and the Blind Forest isn't a bad choice. I just don't think I have it. Whereas Hollow Knight I already just have. so you know, that's a compelling argument for its use. Let me see here. Do I have Ori? Have I stumbled into having Ori? And no, I don't. I do not have Ori. I do have Hollow Knight. What could I do for Try-Day Friday? Dun, 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 dun. What is in my list of things? There's infinity things. I don't even know. Well, I don't know. I don't have to figure it out right now. But at the very least, Hollow Knight's a pretty good idea for next. That's Ori and the Blind Forest that you're talking about, right? Was your rage quit at the end? Yeah, I think Ori would be fun. It's just one of the few games that I don't have. I have so many other games. Just not Ori. Although, I guess I could check. Do I have it on the old Xbox side of things? Is that in the Game Pass by any chance? Ori and... I do have Ori. It is included with Game Pass. Maybe I'll do Ori. I think that piques my interest a little bit better than Hollow Knight. I could do that. It's not terribly long. Main story, 8 hours, according to How Long to Beat. I also have the second Ori, actually. Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps are both on Game Pass, so I can actually do both of those. Yeah, we could try to work out a collab to do on Friday. But yeah, we can figure something out for Friday. All right. Now that we have figured out what's coming next. Well, yeah, we'll see. I'll see what else might be good, but regardless, that's gonna be it for today. It's a short one, but we just wrapped up. Yeah, I was like, we hit the hour. That was kind of the goal. I was just trying to hit that hour because I will say I do wish Amnesia went out with a bit more of a bang, because it really did sort of just like peter out in some ways. I don't know if they just got a little bit tired at the end, but it just... there just wasn't much there at the end of the game. It's just kind of like, oh, okay. You're done. Bye. But that's fine. Still a good time. Thanks for coming to stream. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you next time on Friday. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.